Hello? Hello? Is that Gimme Spice chat? Is that my little buddies? Hi! Hello? Oh my god, she didn't stream yesterday! And she was supposed to, but she didn't because she was tired. Ooh, because she stayed up too late playing on New Year's Eve. Ooh! I hope you all had... the second you came on with hello, the timer for my lights flickered on. I'm haunting your home. Your lights are on a timer? Wait. It's been 15 years. 15 long years. You've waited long enough, haven't you? Haven't you? You've been good in my absence, right? Yeah, you have. Hi. Oh, wait. I can't quite see you. Let me... There we go. That's better. Nah, 2026 is for being a menace. I'm still not used to saying that. 2026, huh? 2026 doesn't sound like a real year to me. Sounds like the far-off science fiction future. But here we are. Is this the far-off science fiction future? Perhaps it is, because... on Tuesday, I received... And by received, I mean I went to somebody's house and what's that app called? I transferred $300 dues to get a Quest 3, and I have been walking around my house watching YouTube with my stupid virginity helmet on. I look like a fucking loser, but it's so cool. It's so cool. This is the future. I hope everybody had a good New Year. Mind chastity device. Did I bonk my head yet? No. I mean, I know it looks like it, but not in the headset. I'm gonna say hi. I'm gonna say hi to you guys real quick. Hello, Mozart! Mozart, you said... What did you say before? You have a surprise. I'm eager to know the surprise. Hello! Hello, Oni Actual. Hello, Ed. Hello, John Stamos. Hello, Brendan. Hello, Deliberate Confusion. Hello, Three-Sided Tape. Hello, D. Hello, Silver Fox. Hello, Knight. Hello, Mage Shady. Hello, Peaceful Jim. Hello, Remorseless. And hello, Rada. Hi! Welcome in today. Guys, I was so tired when I was supposed to be streaming yesterday. I was, speaking of VR, I was in VR hanging out, showing product videos, and that is to say videos made by the YouTuber product, to a friend of the channel, Ume Aino, and it was a really relaxing world that we were watching stuff in, and we both like started to drift off. And I was like, okay, I gotta get up and stream, and she was like, no. And I'm like, well, I didn't sleep very well last night anyways. I stayed up like way late and only got a few hours, and I felt like if I did stream yesterday, it was just gonna be like boring. Like I was like, it's not gonna be a good time. If I'm just like half awake rambling nonsense to you guys, it's not gonna be that fun, so. Yes! I'm so excited for more Dirty Snow. When does the next episode come out? Is it this weekend? I'm so stoked. Speaking of silver foxes, I still think about that customer who, when I asked if she needed help, she said, I'm just looking for my husband. And I said, was he really tall with a deep voice? And she replied, yep, that's my silver fox. Oh my god. Goals? Future goals? You would have made it exciting. I'm sure you would have. But I'm glad that I waited because I am more awake to appreciate your company. Also, hello, Tuber X, and hello, Zach. Welcome in. Welcome in. Tomorrow, so excited. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Hugs for everyone as well. Thank you, Zachary. Always a pleasure to have you here. Sorry if I'm slurring my words. Haven't been much of the talker today. I had a little appointment with the therapy squirrel, and that went well. And I watched Heathers. I watched Heathers with Ume as well, because she's a little Zoomer who has never seen anything in her life. Now you want a hug? I'm good. You dole them out to whoever else wants them, though. I'm sure, pass it around. Don't touch me. Let me turn that down a little. Okay. Yes, I hope everybody had a good weekend. And if you celebrated New Year's, tell me if you had an exciting evening. If not, that's okay too. I'm just, hope it was a chill one. You watch the Muppets Christmas special? Fuck yes. How about a fist bump? Oh, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, put it up, dude. Here. That was me fist bumping you, okay? Just another day for you and the family. It is just another day. It really is. Couldn't celebrate New Year's Eve this year. Stupid common cold. Feel better. Get better, you sicko. You keep getting recommended the musical for Heathers on YouTube. There's a few songs I like. I've never seen the full production. As far as I'm aware, it's kind of like a woobified version of the original. Like, it's maybe a little more tame. I really like the, esotericism and just, bizarreness and the dark comedy of the original. It's, I'm all for stage adaptations of things that wouldn't likely be, you wouldn't expect. The American Psycho musical, again, never seen it live. I don't even know if there's ever been a recording of it. But so it has some great songs on the soundtrack. Also, during production, I know that there were some incredibly bloody portrayals that got the audience wet. And I think what they ended up doing was, they went with, an artsy sort of projection of blood. So, there's, blood splatters being projected from above, onto the characters, which I thought was really cool. I think that's an interesting workaround. I would like to see, I think that would be really well utilized in something like a haunted house or like a scare maze or whatever. Consider your audience. I know. Apparently there were people complaining though. I mean, it's Broadway. People are gonna be like, oh, let's go see, and they don't really know or care. People are stupid. Consider this. They're gonna complain, you stained my clothes. Oh. I didn't realize that's what you were saying. Who was in it? Wasn't it one of the Doctor Who guys? I don't remember. I don't know anything about American Psycho besides the memes and a single quote that was sampled in a Children of Bodom song. Bodom? Watch it. Watch it. It's a good movie. I was asking Ume, I'm like, what have you seen? What do you want to see? And I was going through stuff. I'm like, have you seen American Psycho? She said, yeah. I'm like, okay, good. That would have made you watch that otherwise. Have you seen Legally Blonde? She said, yeah. I'm like, all right, good. Just covering all the bases there. Geez, did you fall down the stairs? I don't know. You want to find out? Let's go look down a tall flight of stairs together. You can go first. All you know is the card scene. You guys! It's good cinema. I know it's good meme potential, but that's because it is also a dark comedy. It's absurd. Like, Bateman himself is a caricature. He's doing his best to be one, his caricature of what he sees as a normal modern man. But the facade slips and he gets like too silly sometimes. It's awesome. God, gorgeous movie. You saw some weird edit of the business card scene. I mean, it's a good scene. I get why it's memeable. That's me? I'm doing my best impression of a normal person? Yeah. It's called masking, and I'm getting better. Wait, aren't you supposed to be live? Ume, are you supposed to be live right now? What are you doing? I saw a bootleg of the musical. Someone put it on YouTube years ago. I love when people put up musicals on YouTube, because you're not supposed to. They call them slime tutorials, so I'm like, ooh, I'm watching School of Rock slime tutorial official. You're lying in bed, you're so sleepy. Wake up, Ume! Wake up! Wake up, wake up. The millions are waiting for you. What are you doing? I think you missed the link, so I'll post it again. My surprise is just that Bijou Fox! I did miss the link. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it.
That's it for today.
Sorry, it was loud. Handsome! Ooh, ooh. Nice. Dude. Wait. Yes. Oh my god. These are really good. Fuck, dude. She's great at the has-been style. Fine. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hello, Mook. Hi. Hi. Also, hello, Spike Bomb, and hello, Jin Xen, and hello, Mantio. And, hello, Ume, and hello, Eggington Toast. Welcome in. American Psycho was just your 10-year career in corporate accounting. Were you doing a lot of masking and ladder climbing? Were you having dinners at the... Oh god, I forgot the restaurant. I've seen that movie a good, I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5 times now. Take care and have a nice day. Of course, dude, you too. She's really great at doing a lot of styles. Dorcia, thank you. I feel like I've only ever seen her Dragon Ball work. Although I feel like if she's experimented with styles, even doing Dragon Ball fan art. Yeah. That's really cool. Okay, now draw Adam next. Smiles so big. So, with the setup of my new Oculus 3, I am no longer wired. Rule, I have to make a new rule. No, my gym partner's a monkey references. You're pissing me off. Manic Fan 64 knows exactly who I'm talking about. He's just being a little shit. Wait, that actually, I never considered that having the one human kid in a school full of animals being named Adam is actually very thematically. That's clever. It's smart. Happy New Year! Thank you, Spectral Old. So hello, Manic, and hello, Spectre. Hi. Hi. Welcome in. I hope you had a wonderful year so far. Damn, didn't notice that one. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna fucking, yeah, wrap it up, everybody. I'm sure I watched that cartoon plenty when it was on, but I don't think I'd go so far as to call it good because it did not stick in my psyche whatsoever. Like, I know what it looks like, I know what it sounds like. I remember some of the characters' names, that's about it. Oh, I missed the joke. Sorry, my headache is fucking with my hearing a little. No! I'm sorry. I understand. I was, had to explain some of my anxiety symptoms, and I was struggling to put into words how when I'm overwhelmed, I don't hear well. My senses get mixed up, and lights are too bright, and I can't hear anymore. What about that Ned Bigby character you keep going on about? So that was a decade ago? So that was in 2014. And also, that's an unfortunately timely reference you've just made because his actor keeps going viral for being, unwell. So, we're not gonna dwell on that, but get well soon, Ned Bigby, get well soon. There's a bully shark, yes. Yes, plenty of animal puns. Hey, those are your overstimulation symptoms? Oh my god, winning! You remember playing a Flash game for it on Cartoon Network website. Oh, I think I remember ads for that. It's not him, it's one of his co-workers on that show. Okay. Okay. Whatever. We don't have to survive school. We're not in school anymore, unless you are. Then good luck, I guess. Shame the state of non-indie American cartoons. Yeah. They're doing okay in other countries. France has been putting out some good stuff. Netflix keeps funding those, like, anime-esque looking, like, D&D cartoons people like. They're not for me, but they're for someone, and I think the quality is okay. Lars of the Stars will save Western animation. Trust. You know, I'm not sure if I do trust. I am very excited for Rebecca Sugar's Moomin adaptation. I really did like Lars when Steven Universe was first airing, and I know he's an unlikable loser, that's the point, right? But I don't think I care about him enough to watch his Captain Harlock spin-off series, or whatever it is. Watch Dungeon Meshi its peak. My friend Spats had me watch several episodes last year. First, she made me watch all of Hell of a Boss, and then she streamed Dungeon Meshi to us while we parallel played. How do I shout out Spatsula? Did I spell that right? I have to check. I'm double checking. The double checker. Yeah, follow Spats, please. I love her, I care her. You wish Lars would fucking die again? You're willing to drop your general chill demeanor just to state that? That's fair. Okay, but speaking of amazing shows, Brandy and Mr. Whiskers hit. You're just naming mid. Bro is naming mid. I'm sorry that you remember mid from your childhood because you would watch anything that was on TV. Because me too, I understand, but it wasn't like good. It looked nice. Like, there's always love and care. Not always. There's usually love and care put into the visuals of most productions, but I wouldn't really, it's not really, something I would enjoy watching in my adult age. That doesn't go for all cartoons. There's plenty of slop for babies that I enjoy. Um, I mentioned Gem and the Holograms before. That's, you know. Femboy Nibbler 67420. Thank you for the follow. My man got NTR'd. He don't deserve death. He did not get NTR'd. They weren't together. You just want a cute girl to be mean to you, but then show you her sweet, caring side. I know what you are. I didn't think your comment was gonna go that way. Not that you would make that sort of comment, but I thought you were gonna talk about how her toes are out, because her toes do be out all the time, and that's really all I ever see mention of nowadays, because it was solidly mid. Kappa Mikey was peak. Okay, agreed. I agree. Gets my Kappa Mikey folder out. No, it's awesome. It's funny. I wish that it got to be an adult cartoon like it was planned to be. I think it was awesome that the person who made Bonus Stage animated Mikey, and then other animators did all the anime characters. Peak is maybe pushing it, but it's fun. It's fun. I rewatched it like 3-ish years ago. Yeah. Actually, wait, I can just check when I made this folder. Where is it? What the? Okay. Properties? Properties? Oh. Oops. I made it on Friday, November 8th, 2019 at 4:46 p.m. is when the Kappa Mikey folder was created. What the fuck was I doing? What the hell? It was spiritual MTR, missing out on an opportunity because you rejected somebody else and then they found a relationship is not getting cheated on, no matter how pathetic you feel. Time to rewatch it. Do you like Mitsuki? Are you a Mitsuki truther or are you a Lily truther? She's so moe. ... yes. Good. I'm glad. Wait, I should make an edit of this picture, but it's me and like the characters I like. She got the whole coffee maker in her bedroom. That's crazy. Actually, it's a really cute. The plushie that she's got in front of her is adorable. That's smart. Do it. Yeah, I will eventually. Maybe. That's not the yes man I like, you son of a bitch. You know this. That's enough. There are so many good cartoons we could be talking about instead of Kappa Mikey. I remember I rewatched it because my interest was, it was sparked by fucking the pilot. The pilot getting leaked. When it was being pitched to, like, I don't know, Spike TV or, like, Adult Swim or something. Kappa Mikey 2, that's not happening. Like, almost naked animals. Yeah. Coffee maker in the bedroom has strong hotel room vibes. True. I mean, they're living in Japan, so don't they have, like, everything in one room? Yeah, like, totally spy / Martin mystery. Bro. They brought that back, too. They did Totally Spies again. It was, ugly. Do a backflip. Are you impressed? Are you impressed? Yeah, sorry. That was impressive. Thank you. Thank you. Also, welcome in Tessa and Plov and Bud and Slimefish and Floppy Donkey and Fumble Rat. Welcome in. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. I know. Kind of impressive. Now turn into a tractor. You first, dude. Incredible movements. Yeah, I've got movement. Yeah, I'm thinking of making money moves. Hi, hello, welcome in. Did you at me? Am I good? I'm good. Are you good? Martin being interested in Alex in the crossover was cute. I don't even remember the crossover. Kimmy, do you think his tractor is sexy? Whose tractor? Oh shit. What the fuck? Sorry, I'm experiencing paralysis. Hold on. Okay. There we go. Kimmy is trapped in a nightmare and reached the sleep paralysis stage. I want to experience sleep paralysis at least once. I wish I could do it without the anxiety, though. Like, that's what it is, right? Like, hallucinatory, like, anxiety attack while you're asleep that you can't really wake up from. I just want to know what it is. I just want to, like, see... Somebody should make, like, a sleep paralysis, what would you call that? Like an experience simulator. It's never comfortable. I just want to know! You've had half-awake nightmares before. What was it like? You are the nightmare. How edgy of you. You're completely frozen in bed, unable to move, and there's a feeling of I'm going to die, or something is on my chest, something is in the room with me and going to attack me. What if you feel like that, but you're awake? I have it often, and most of the time, nothing is happening. But you're in the most uncomfortable position. What do you mean, like, physically? I've had a sort of sleep paralysis feeling, no demon, but I couldn't wake up and was anxious. Sleep paralysis, obby. I thought I was awake, but I was actually asleep. Your arm is stuffed into your... Okay, alright. Oh, you were awake. That's what sleep paralysis is. Oh, right. No, I mean, but what if you're not in bed? What if you never fell asleep? What if you experience that, but also you're moving around? I've gone multiple layers deep in dreams, and it's always wild. I don't know how. I mean, I do know how. I understand. I've read up on like sleep dream training and whatever, but can't do it. I can just take the meds that make me dream silly, scary, violent dreams. People think it may be because your body doesn't disengage the stay still, you're asleep switch in your body even while your brain is waking up. But don't we roll around and move around in our sleep? Bro, the hallucinations are never chill. I don't care if it's scary, I just want to experience it once. It's like, you know, roller coasters are kind of scary. But I have an anxiety disorder, so it's probably not smart. I probably shouldn't test it. But I'm medicated now. Maybe it'll be okay. Always scary blob things. They're never chilling in a chair or something. But I want to see scary things. Was checking out your recent clips. Anthroplanes, huh? That's right. That's exactly right. Welcome in. Hi, hello. Hello, Kablain. Hello, Phantom of Hell 666. Whoa, badass. Also, Hello, Gelatinous Snake and Grunge Cake and Mari. Hi, hi. I once hallucinated about two energy forms talking while half awake, and it turned out to be because my alarm clock was on radio. Okay, I've definitely experienced that. Streams open while I'm sleeping, videos open, music playing. Kablam? Kablé. Kablé? No, not Kablam. That is not the first time Kablam has been brought up in this stupid stream. Hold on, just a second. Okay. Sorry, it's just kind of a little too dark. Sit in the dark like a fucking basement dweller. Wait. Ignore the fact that I'm in a basement right now. IDK, the science of sleep, is so interesting when you start learning about the different stages of it. Yeah, it is interesting. It's also way too vital to stuff like mental health and physical health and everything. And I hate it. I hate that we have to sleep. I wish I could be awake forever. Prometheus and Bob was gas, though. Okay, true. We're dropping truth nukes. This is true. They're gonna force you to make them. I think Mickey the Dick could easily be a VTuber. I think they should force him to live stream. That would be funny. I would laugh. Cannabis and how it interacts with REM sleep is fascinating. Does it keep you from fully entering it? Do I see those eyes in the doorway? I don't know what you're talking about. Hi, Kimmy, hi. I'm at my fave place eating ramen RN. Yay! Yay! Hi, Fortune. I hope it's so yummy. Take a big bite for me. Oh my god, I can't wait to throw ass at the Hazbin Hotel later. It's gonna be so fun. Yay! Kimmy, it's night 3. Close the doors. I know that I monitor surveillance footage, but there's no animatronics out here, I think. I love shaking my big fat butt at the Hazbin Hotel. Me too, Fortune Cat, me too. Nobody else understands the joy. They don't get it. Excuse me? Laughing emoji? Lol? Bro is kecking and lolling. No, Mozart, we can't. This is a normal stream for normal people today. We're being normal. That being said, I just wanna pull up a stupid picture I like. This is so dumb. It's so not funny at all. This is so not funny, but it makes me laugh. They don't understand the joys and the trials of getting so stoned and dancing in the Hazbin Hotel. I know, but someone's gotta do it, okay? It's a tough job. You're scared to go to the Hazbin Hotel. I mean, you have to die and go to hell first, so it is kind of scary. What's the fun with normal? Well, if I don't try to be normal, I just end up being, like, really weird, but if I try a little bit, I'm only, like, a tolerable amount of weird, you know? At least that's how I feel. Normal for the new year, for one day. It's already not even the first day of the year. When I die and go to hell, can I just meet the red guy instead? His name is Alistair. Mask off with my Kimmy, we be unsettling and off-putting women. This is true. But I feel so comfortable being off-putting and unsettling with you. Hi cutie, mighty normal today. Thank you! Oh my gosh, do I look normal? Wait. Thank you, my gosh. You're in the Hazbin Hotel and Adam is laughing and clapping, but his hands aren't I mean red guy from Cow and Chicken. I know what you meant. I know what the fuck you meant. Can you reference a cartoon from this decade? Go, quick. I'm not acknowledging your bait. Me? Yeah, you. Adam is saying slurs at you in VR chat. No, you're getting ramen. What do you mean? I didn't say name a cartoon. I told Manic to reference it. Just naming it isn't a reference. Is the eye bags toggleable to be super normal? No, these are kind of permanent, sorry. I am getting more restful sleep with my med change lately, but I haven't been sleeping enough. Notices your lack of bruises and bandages. Who did this to you? The normal police. They got me. They said I was being too silly. You took too long. Now your candy's gone. That's what happens. All right, three-sided tape. That was pretty good. Nerzattu the Poles. Okay, that's pretty funny. I didn't see Nerzattu. I watched the first one when I was going through my Journey to the West phase in like 2020 or something. And it was made by, like, there was a Journey to the West movie made by the same studio. There's a couple of pretty good CG ones. Sleep VC when? What do you mean by that? What are you asking me for? I've been staying up until 8 a.m. every night. Fortune Cat! You've been doing that and working? Or have you been off of work? I tell myself bedtime is at 9, but I'm always lying. If you're always lying, then shouldn't you be asleep? You've been off? Oh, okay, got it. When do you go back? Optimizes my Fortune Cat time. Just say Dragon Ball. Again, didn't tell you to name a cartoon from... It doesn't matter. None of this matters. Someone else's off-putting and unsettling makes my weird thoughts seem way less weird. Okay, good. That's okay. You know, if I, if I help you feel more normal in comparison, I guess at least I've done one good thing. Next week? Okay, yay! Yay! You got a reference? And I remember to work on Monday? Oh shit, sorry! Sorry! It's 2 a.m. and I need to pass out. You had a fun vibe? Enjoy the rest of the stream? Yeah, of course. You rest well. Thanks for stopping by. OMG, the first gaming stream of 2026. Yay! Yes! Hi, Tupai. Welcome in. Oh, I don't know if I properly said hello, Fortune, and hello, Great Ninja, and hello, Tupai. Happy to have you here. Bro, again, that's, well, I guess if you're specifically referencing Teen Titans Go, Raven, didn't Teen Titans Go start last yeah, it was in like 2013 or some shit. Oh, I went to get my dinner. What did I miss? Nothing. Literally nothing. Know the OG? Well, that's over 20 years ago, I'm pretty sure, so. You referenced Smiling Friends, Season 3. Well, I guess I must have missed that one. Teen Titans Go to the Pool. Someone already fucking said that. Hi, Mint. Welcome in. I still have this on my... Get out of here. Yeah, yeah, it's not from this decade. But that's okay. I was tasking a specific viewer with referencing a cartoon that came out in the last decade because they're constantly talking about, like, cow and chicken for some reason. I know the reason. It's because he's a little fucking menace, but you know what? It's okay. Welcome to another perfectly normal Kimmy Crane stream. Yeah, well, it's more normal than usual right now. Yeah, no, I remember it being, and there were shorts before the series started. I liked the designs of the characters. You like, yeah, okay, KO was good. I liked it. It was fun. It's been off the air for a while now, but yeah, I think it's remembered fondly. I have a couple of friends just graduated art school. They went to school for animation, and they went like because they watched, you know, OKKO as like teens or whatever. And I'm like, oh, that's sweet. I'm glad. Now they're working with what is his name? John Dilworth, who's the Courage the Cowardly Dog guy? It is John Dilworth. You and I'm right. Yes. Yeah, I think his work is mentoring. I'm pretty sure is that his job is mentoring younger animators. I'm not sure if he's making anything actively, but Mr. Cowardly himself. Yeah. I loved one of my favorite Liquid Television shorts is his work. I think it's so stylish, so fun. Mr. Cowardly himself, that's it. No, it's me. I'm not an animator. I've always heard he was just kind of too sad to keep deadlines for like TV work. You relate to him. You're sad with oh, that such is the way. I mean, that's what happened with like the Eltingville Club cartoon is that you know, Dorkin was just not in a good state of mind to like keep up work to be like running a show, right? It's tough. Being a showrunner is a lot of work. Especially if, I don't know, you're working with people who are just like, whatever, I don't know, do whatever. It's the 90s. You can, you're at the helm, buddy. If you're depressed, that's gonna be like super difficult. Going to work is literally the hardest thing you ever have to do, ever. This is, I understand. I understand. I remember going into the into the freezer and looking at my Otacon phone background and holding in my tears and carrying on for him. I remember emailing John Greenblatt like 10 years ago with the idea to make a Gumball-esque Parappa cartoon. But you know Warner. What do you mean? What do you think he was just gonna do it? Yeah, let me call it Mr. Warner. Yeah, Rodney Greenblatt. I like his, he did like the covers for the Puffy Amiyumi CDs, right? Am I misremembering? Me when I half know facts. He was up for it? Wait, really? That's kind of awesome. I mean, they had the anime. I guess the anime wasn't super faithful to the games, but the games are sort of... Let me see. Cute! Wait, this website is still... Aww. I love these. I wonder if I can find a way to play Dazzloids. He has this, like... he did the art for this game. This, like... Hold on. Let me... Let me show you what it looks like. I bet I can find a way to play this. I feel like this would be fun. I want to try it. It looks silly. Look at that. Your mom got into Mrs. Brown's Boys for like a month? Some years ago it was fucked up. Whoa. Hello, Kimmy Spice. I know you don't know me, and I have no idea who you are, but I just want to say that I really want some spaghetti. With lots of oregano? Get yourself some spaghetti, dude. Find some. There was a Hi Puffy Amiyumi remix project going on right now for the 20th anniversary. Oh shit, cool. Hell yeah. Of course. Oh, good. Glad to hear it. Life is just one hunt for spaghetti followed by another and another. I gotta be truthful. I gotta, I gotta fess up, guys. I have not eaten spaghetti in years. If I'm being real. Life is Roblox. I guess, Roblox is like a sandbox game and it's what you make it, so you know what? Well, why not? I just haven't. There's just other sort of pastas that I prioritize. Eat spaghetti now? I don't have spaghetti noodles. Or, pasta sauce for that matter. Mod servers, I don't want any. I don't. I'm fine. Well, you know what? I already had a meatball sub for lunch. So, because it was my public sub day. I fucking don't like spaghetti. I don't like it so much. What if your ramen was spaghetti right now? What if you looked down and it was actually spaghetti? Wow, Kimmy over here eating real food. I don't know if a meatball sub is too much of more real food than spaghetti, but... Instructions unclear. Made Kimmy some Swedish meatballs instead. Chucky's favorite food. Life without spaghetti is no life at all. Well, listen, dude, it's just more for you, okay? It's not like I don't like it, I just never think about it. Spaghetti is good heavy on the ham. Can you elaborate what you mean by that? You love creamy pastas or soup noodles? Yeah. Yay, Mozart, yay. Spaghetti makes you want to start hurting people? Is that the red sauce that makes you violent? Just what is your pit stop between journeys? Oh, meal from life is one meal to the next. I mean, honestly, it's beverages for me. It's gotta be like a nice cup of coffee. I don't know. Yeah. But I have to drink decaf now. Okay, every pony, I'm gonna get a sweet treat now. Yes! I'll see you later, Fortune. Bye! Little Miss Dale Cooper over here. No, I put like creamer and sugar and such in mine. Scott Pilgrim, yay or nay? What are you asking me? Asking if I like the like all of the show or comic or movie, or it's a pretty vague question. I don't care for spaghetti anymore. I'm more of an applesauce man now. Wait. But you've changed your tune so quick. Fetty Fazbear 6969. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Fazballs is right. Oh, that's a really tough question. I understand why you're asking me. Let me think a little, please. Nah, man. Come on, guys. What the hell? What the hell? I honestly, I think I might like Matt Patel more than either of them. But Gideon was really cute in the new anime. Forgot that lore. Oh no, it's not. It's not. I don't really talk about Scott Pilgrim ever, so I wouldn't have expected. I'm just a silly goofball, and I thought of a great first chatter message. Well, you gotta keep it. You're not gonna come in here and play your spaghetti character and then drop it immediately. Come on, dude. What about consistency? How am I gonna ever remember anything about you if you change it up on me like that? Okay, stick to the Can you stick to your kayfabe, please? Sorry, I'm just giving you shit. You're all good. You can like applesauce and spaghetti or whatever. You can like spaghetti in your applesauce. Britt, don't go around telling people to suck your fastballs. That's a bit forward. That's a bit rude. I've convinced you that I don't hate spaghetti. I really don't. I like applesauce too. Actually, I have applesauce far more frequently. New anime had me thinking about Julie a bit more. Kim is your favorite though? Yes, Julie is so cute. Yeah, understandable. We're all professionals here. Professional what? What are you doing professionally? Okay, I did want to mention, I meant to mention this at the start, but I'm not going to go as long today as I typically do. We're going to be cutting it off at 2 hours instead. Just, because I want to hang out with my friends, and we didn't see each other for a while because we were all gone for holiday reasons. I'm not a professional at anything but sitting and staring in silent Portuguese judgment at y'all. You're literally a writer. What are you saying? She hates us. A woman can't have a social life? Hello? I love streaming. If I didn't like this, I wouldn't have done it today. I would have called off yesterday and said, whatever, fuck those losers, I'm gonna do whatever I want today. But I came here, okay? I arrived for you and for me, because I like being here. I'll be streaming for long, then suddenly 4+ hours later, she's still streaming. Sometimes that does happen, yes. I gotta shake ass at the hotel, obviously. Okay, maybe we're gonna hang out. If you get 18+ verified on VR chat and want to hang out at the Has-Been Hotel, be my guest. ManicFan64, but otherwise, a woman can write semi-professionally and consider staring in Portuguese judgment a real profession. I mean, you could do both. I'm just saying, I think maybe you're, you know, skilled in more than one thing. You clapping at me? Thanks. Oh, unless you're indicating the onomatopoeia of shaking ass. Same vibe as I don't like to eat, I love it. If I didn't love it, I wouldn't swallow. I will install VR chat one of these days. People's scary though. Well, it's a social game. There is stuff you could enjoy, like, solo. I play alone all the time. Do they have Verbalize beatbox? Yes, they do. Multiple of them, yeah. They sure do. And they, yes, I know what you're about to ask, but they do in fact run around chasing the Charlies, playing that song. Yeah, private instances, friends-only instances, group instances. Yeah, you can hang out in a rainy loft with my friends and watch YouTube poops all day. Exactly! Exactly. Dude, I love it. I love watching videos in VR. It's comfy as hell. Bro, my C drive is filling up. I gotta empty that shit. Too much. Oh, so full of data. I wanna go further than desktop mode soon. Yeah, I mean, I think it's worth a try. I wish that it was easier to, like, test run a headset before you invest in it, just because it's, like, it's not a cheap thing to invest in. Like, you know, I think the guy I got my Oculus from, he's like, yeah, I just like played it a few times and just didn't really like it. So I'm like, oh yeah. Yeah, man. Last time I touched VR chat, my friends and I watched Nyan Neko Sugar Girls on the big screen. Also waiting for that Steam VR headset. I mean, there is already one. They're gonna be making a new one. Showrooms can be quite far. Yeah. I mean, you can... There's a lot of arcades that have them, that have, like, little VR rooms for people to play Beat Saber or whatever, and, but, you know, that's not quite the same as playing for hours in VR chat, say. You know, it's not the same type of gameplay, and I think you can kind of maybe figure out if it's gonna make you nauseous or dizzy, but I figure worst case scenario, it'll be a cool way to watch YouTube. Oh, for sure. Yeah. Bunny. I wanna see. I wanna see. I wanna see. Oh! Oh! Oh, he's so bunny. Oh, the little ears. I can tell she's a girl bunny because she's got the like dewlap, like fluffy front on her neck. It's so cute. I love that. Looks through this page. Oh my god. Oh my god, she's so cute. Are there multiple? Or is it just the one? Oh, there's two. Wait, I don't know, I can't read. Daily bun, no longer. No longer. I know, such baby. So cute. Thank you for sharing. I would like VR chat if they have a mode where I can build someone's trust and make them feel admirable, then stab them repeatedly, as well as feel paranoid the entire time that someone might do that to me too. Sorry for saying this, the voices are winning. Relationships and life itself is worth it because there are risks. If there was no risk of death, if there was no risk of mistake, of backstabbing, of mistrust, I don't think we would be human. And it's just, you know, it's the risk you have to take to make a meaningful relationship. You know, it's a vulnerable place to be in. And I can't blame you or anyone else for not feeling like you're... You watched End of Evangelion too? Shut up! It's coming from my mind palace, okay? It's just my feelings and my thoughts and my feelings. It's okay to not be ready for that. But I think it's worth it. Because it's... Yeah. For me, that's like the meaning of it all, right? Also, hello, Robert Brown. I don't think I said hi to you. Hi! Don't worry, Kimmy, I trust you. Well, good. I mean, I do my best. Like, I'm a human, I make mistakes. I'm gonna hurt my friends sometimes. They're gonna hurt me, but, you know, you just gotta be mature, you know, be willing to learn from mistakes, own up to them, and do your best. Damn, she just fucking saved me. Listen. I'm sorry, I don't mean to get sappy or anything. I just, I don't really know how to put that thought out there in a way that doesn't sound corny. You know, just bear with me. They did make Among Us VR. Yeah, there's Among Us VR like separate, and then there's an Among Us in VR chat. To err is human. Exactly, Lord Mun. Exactly. Working on a Sona to make a PNG tuber or something, but all I feel represents me accurately is this thing I'm calling La Creatura. Oh, cute! You look like a little owl. Oh, so cute. Little owl librarian thingy. It's so fun to draw. I like emoting with glasses and hair. Yes! These are wonderful. The emotions read well. Yeah, I like that it's an ambiguous whether it's a person or an owl. I do too. No, I actually appreciate it. Okay, good. I'm glad. I never want to come across as patronizing. That's just, you know, no, that's not my intention, but it's just my thoughts, my feelings, just my onion, you know how it is. Women be talking. That's what we do on this channel. Oh, so. Some people had mentioned before that they were interested in watching me play Voices of the Void and Dispatch. I now have both of those. So, next week, I'm thinking I'm gonna try for Tuesday and Thursday. And then I'm not sure. I think we'll do a game on Tuesday and chat on Thursday, probably. Did I get House of Velez? No. Nobody specifically asked to watch me play House of Velez, but I would like to. Hi! Hi, Lapankatsu! Hi, Picos! We, the Picos of the United States of Lapin, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of Lapin. God bless. Lapin bless. Thank you. I'm happy you're here. Hi again, pretty lady Kimmy. Hi again, and okay guy. Hi. Hi Lapin, hi Raiders. Hold on. Long live you. Yeah, I'll rise. You're playing retro? What retro were you playing? Also, hello. Hello, Lapin. Hello, Punish Buster. Hello, okay guy. Hello, Sonar Blum. Hello, Ray. Hello, Mr. Sparks. Hope you're all having a wonderful evening today. She beat the Shadow Temple in Ocarina of Time? For real? Hell yeah. I don't even know if I've ever done that. I haven't played Ocarina of Time since I was a itty bitty baby. She only screamed a dozen of times. That's, I think that's a reasonable amount, right? Ocarina of Time, aka Poop Game. Elaborate? She did not cheat. I think Lapin should be allowed to cheat. I think she should have the pass. Come on, don't out her. Listen. She should be allowed. Pinpon deserves a cheater pass for sure. That's what I'm saying. She can do whatever she wants. She's Lapin. Exactly. Hello, Punish Buster. Welcome in. You out her. You out her closet with love? I guess we all have to leave the nest at some point. I'm gonna head out now, Kimster. You have a wonderful night in Austin 316. Glass break sound effect goes here. You too, Manic. You too. Thanks for stopping by. It was great to see you as always. You have a good weekend. She's an idol, not a gamer. Exactly. What do you want from her? I think what you should want is for her to have fun. And if that means, cheesing the game a little, whatever. You're not here to watch somebody be good at games, right? You're not like, I'm trying to go to Lapankatsu channel to specifically watch her be a professional gamer. There's nuh-uh. You're there to watch that cat thing have fun. That's what it's all about. A girl can only have so many hobbies. Some girls are good at both. I don't know how they do it. I'm good at neither, so. She didn't have fun even when she cheated. That's why it's fine to say that. Oh. Better luck next stream. Girls just want to have fun. It's true. Can I get a true? True, I'm here to watch Kimmy have fun. Aw, yay! Thank you. Wait. I'm having fun now. This is what happens when you have too much fun. Troomfy? Adachi True! What's going on in 2006 for you guys? Well, TF2 comes out next year. So I'm pretty excited for that. Kimmy, might I say you're looking especially normal today. Thank you! Oh my gosh. I appreciate it. This is the real true, dude. One Lapin tells truths, the other only tells lies. You're enjoying yourself too much. No such thing. I do be explaining to people at work I watch streamers play not for their skill in the game. I gave up trying to explain. Normal people don't understand. Even my non-normie friends are like, why do you watch boys? Fucking, you know, fuck me, whatever. You love the bandage aesthetic. It's very normal and not bloody. I mean, it's okay to be a little bloody sometimes. Normals will never get it. It's whatever. I don't need them to. I don't watch live streams for the approval of other people. So if I was trying to do something cool, it would not be being at home watching VTubers. I'll never admit to anyone IRL that I watch streamers, VTubers or otherwise. That's fair. I didn't before VTubers. I think the only streamers I ever watched were like Mega64 and 4Player Podcast. Oh, and I guess Weisenheimers back when they would do live streams and after shows and such. Oh my god. When was that? That would have been like 2011, 2012? This is a podcast all about me. Where is it? Oh. Go Tom Perel and Max Gilardi's questionable 2010 to 2012 podcast. Oh. I'm turning to dust and bones. I'm blowing away in the wind. Based as heck, thank you. On the day of 9/11, today marks a special day in gaming as LEGO Star Wars releases. Is that true? Why are the cutest VTubers the most based people? This must be studied. I mean, I guess that depends on your definition of based. I have idle VTuber keychains on my work bag, and they jingle very loudly every day. I laugh in the face of danger. Good! Good. As you should. You were already dust, so don't worry. Okay, that's good. Sweeps you up. Speaking of Mega64, haven't watched the 2025 Year Awards. Neither have I. I almost ran into a coworker at a con once. I had to stalk his Twitter to avoid him? Why were you avoiding? Are you in the closet? LEGO Star Wars 2 did indeed come out on 9/11. And, oh, in 2006. Okay. Well, never forget. Yeah, I actually haven't watched Mega64 in a long time. You're in the VTuber fan closet. Okay, that's okay. I think there's nothing wrong with keeping hobbies to yourself. I personally don't think it's something to be ashamed of, but I really do understand like not wanting to have to explain it, because it is like, it's niche, it's specific. People like it in different ways because there's so many different ways to be a streamer, to be a VTuber, right? And you know, people are gonna have like maybe they have preconceived notions of what a VTuber is and what a VTuber fan is like. So I really, you know, totally get it. Hello, Halbrook. Hi, welcome in. The building has fallen into the river in Lego City. Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. You always tell people you like VTubers. You're all in. That's good. Be proud. Be proud. I just, you know, sometimes it's like I just don't have it in me to explain it. If they're like a friend I know is going to give me the benefit of the doubt or hear me out, you know, on why, or, you know, not make some sort of insane assumption. Like when I told my friends that know very little about VTubers that I was depressed because of a VTuber graduation, they were like, Kimmy, I didn't know you were crazy. And I have to be like, it was a really specific situation where it wasn't like it wasn't even a proper graduation. It was just like a sudden non-renewed contract after a month of hiatus. Oh, it's fine. It's fine, actually. R.I.P. you It was nice meeting you. Oh, it's okay. He was crazy once. I'm a little crazy. I'm a little silly with it. White Chocolate Heart and Zach Planet, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Brutal, whatever. They're crazy in different ways. They're into, like, politics streamers, so I think it's okay. I think we're maybe similarly crazy in different ways. It's not my fucking fault that is the product that they're selling. If Cover Corp is selling me mental stability, wait, that's not right. They're selling me parasocial stability, and I didn't get it. And it's no one's fault but my own, because I knew this and I bought into it. But then, you know, I flew too close to the sun, I got too attached, and when it couldn't work out, it just hurt, but that's okay. I learned a really valuable lesson in the fact that things, are not going to last forever. You know what, actually, so it actually happened the same year as my grandmother passing, and, but it happened months before, and it actually helped me, like, with the grieving process, because I had already been, like, processing loss and, like, learning how to deal with it. I'm not laughing because it's a funny situation, I'm just laughing because it's, you know, it's a silly way to have needed to process grief, but, like, yeah, it worked out okay. Yeah. I mean, it was tough, but hey, we got through it. I made more time to spend with friends because of this, because I was, you know, feeling so down, and I'm like, you know what? Being alone all the time is not gonna help with that, so let me get out of my comfort zone, plan some hangouts, and watch Hazbin Hotel, and, yeah, the rest is history. I wouldn't know what that feels like at all. Very mysterious, incomprehensible. It's just a fact of life. Good things cannot last forever, and that's okay, and that's what makes them special. Also, I would not want to watch somebody who was only going through the motions, despite not enjoying it. If they didn't like being at that job, if they didn't like doing what they were doing at that time, and they, you know, that would be miserable for everybody. It's not, you know, not watching VTubers to watch them push themselves to depression. And that, we're not one by now, yeah. Hello, Gravebagger, welcome in. Did my new emote get approved yet? Let me check. We're checking the checker. God, sorry, I'm getting a... Have you ever had somebody a decade younger than you, follow you around like a puppy? I feel very maternal towards Ume. And she keeps messaging me every day that she loves me and she wants to hang out with me all the time. And it's, like, hard to say no, but I know I have to, like... I have to set a precedent where it's important that people know that I can't be available all the time, because it's just not fair. I feel like I would be a bad friend if I hung out with somebody a bunch and then inevitably I can't. And then it's like, you know, I don't want to get her hopes up or anything, but we have been spending a lot of time together, and it's my kohai. Yeah, I do. She keeps calling me, well, she says I'm like a big sister, but also she won't stop hitting on me. It doesn't make me uncomfortable, but because I kind of find it funny, because I either reject her or stonewall her or just go, aw, thanks. Wincest setting. She is my little sister who's in love with me, but just like, it's fine. Oh, I do quite like her. She's sweet. Well, she's not sweet. She's a little brat. She's a little menace. Like, She makes me think of that, Umaru. She makes me think of that Umaru anime. She's that little freaking thing that drinks the soda and the chips and turns into a strange little hamster. Greetings, Kimberly and chat. I hope the day has been treating you all well. Hi, welcome in. My little sister can't possibly be this in love with me. Peak manga setting. Okay. Actual Dorito gremlin. Horrifying. No. She's cool. She's cool. She's sweet. And she's respectful. Like, she tells me, you know, she's like, am I being too much? Am I being too clingy? Sorry, I message you all the time. And I'm like, this is true. This is true. It's how I feel about all things. Like, if you make me uncomfortable, I will tell you straight up. There's no reason in holding back about that sort of thing because, you know, what does that do for you or I? Except just, you know, drag it out. There's psychology at work here. I mean, not mine. Address her. She's the one. I'm pretty sure she calls herself Chat's little sister, too. And I think she kind of does, like, vaguely GFE stuff, so that's... I'm pointing at her. I'm pointing at Ume I Know channel, okay? That's not on me. Don't go for me. Okay, good. I'm only, like, 4 years younger than you, but can I be your puppy, too? I think I got it. I'm not a very good pet owner. I think you might starve, sorry. It's amazing how many people get caught in the VTuber web and don't realize just how draining it can be. Oh, for sure. I mean, especially moving from being an indie streamer to a corporate one, I just think that, you know, the person I'm talking about, I think maybe they didn't know, or they expected something different, or there's literally all sorts of reasons, and there's no point in hypothesizing about why, because they haven't talked about it publicly, and I think that's, you know, that's their business. Of course, it made it really painful and difficult at the time to not know why. It was really stressful, because not only were fans, like, grieving and sad and confused, but then, like, people who hate the Hollow Stars were making it worse because they were, like, celebrating and spreading rumors and coming up with, like, hypotheticals that were just, like, so out of left field and, you know, as the internet does. Like, it's to be expected, but it didn't make it any easier. How many such cases? Niji Sisters, we won. Did you? I don't know about that. I think we both lost. No. All the Niji Sanji girlies I'm mutuals with, they were all very supportive. Honestly, people that didn't even watch, like, Hollow Stars, they were, you know, they were like, sorry it's happened to you. Hope you feel better. Niji chuds. I have no opinions on Niji Sanji except for that, I think that all corporations should treat their employees with a certain amount of professionalism that, to my vague understanding, is that perhaps they were not treated with as much as they should be, and I think that goes for any job, ever. And it's sad to me that perhaps this specific line of work is treated with a certain amount of, like, triviality, that it's, you know, not a serious profession, so it's okay to not be serious about the way you treat your employees. And here I am, an XV Shoujo fan. Dude, I'm putting my hand on your shoulder. Dude, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Now that is some mismanagement. That is, oof. Dude, No, I mean, I feel bad for everybody involved. I feel bad for talents, for the employees that didn't know what was happening, for people who, you know, who work for the company making things for them, who, you know, not good. Not a good situation at all. I do actually know more about the way that happened, specifically because I'm acquainted with somebody who's like good friends with Gunrun or whatever his name is, and was like there at the conception of Vishojo, and they like he did a lot of like graphic work for it. And of course I don't really know if this is my thing. You know, I'm not gonna tell tales out of school because I don't know if this has been said publicly, because I don't really look into this sort of thing. But mismanagement is basically the brass tacks of it. You know, ultimately just comes down to not hiring the right people to do the job that they're supposed to do, and just assuming that they are doing that job correctly. And you know, I don't think that makes you. I'm not under NDA, but I feel like it might be rude to share things that I'm not sure have been shared publicly or not. He didn't say it wasn't like that it was private, but I just, you know, better safe than sorry. Which is not my style, you know. No, I mean that's really all it is like I said, just hiring people who weren't doing their jobs, and you know, kind of carelessly assuming that they were, and then they weren't, and things were managed poorly, and that reflected poorly on everybody involved, and it made life harder for the talents and everybody else. Tell tales out of school. Are you 50? I've never heard that phrase except said by people's grandparents. Okay. A woman can't have an older dialect? Come on. Sorry I don't talk like a Zoomer. Ume keeps calling me old, speaking of, which it's like understandable since it's like a decade age difference, but at the same time, like sometimes I'll say something and she'd be like, "You're so old." I'm like, whatever. You're as old as the iPhone. You're a freaking itty bitty freaking thing. I make fun of her for having Zoomer brain. You say this? Yeah, hell yeah! Not gonna lie, the way some of the companies, and this is not specific at all, but because there's a lot, handle stuff. Wait. Wait. Oh. Handle stuff is crazy. Got it. Yeah, no, it's, unprofessional. And that's just not fair. No, it's okay. It wasn't that big of a fumble. It was just like, I was gonna assume that's what you meant, but I was like, let me let you follow up on that. Also, hello, Lago Bunny. Hi, welcome in. Also, hello, Sparrow, and hello. Did I say Paranoid Lich? Yeah, I think I did. Yeah. You typed your little entrance. I love casual Twitch LARPers. People who come in with a little character. I'm like, if it's not obtrusive, I'm delighted. Because, you know, I think some people come in and, you know, it's kind of like, I don't know, they're taking control of the narrative, or they're just being a little too much, and it's like, you know, you gotta stay on topic a little bit, but if people have a little gimmick, I'm like, oh, that's cute. That is not to say that everybody needs to or should do this. I think it would probably get old fast if everybody did. That's what makes it special, right? It's just the odd person every now and again. We love a little gimmick, yeah. It's like how I see people calling Raiden dirty unk memes. No, I mean, like, I'm okay. I'm okay being my age. How many more days do I have until I'm a hag? Wait. "11 days until hag status official." It was fun when I used to advertise yogurt in chats. Like the food, or like somebody named yogurt? Also, I haven't seen this background before. But I haven't been around long. You like it? Oh, thank you! I decorated it myself. Let me move aside so you can enjoy it a bit further. Let me... Shows off my hard work, as you can see, we have my corkboard and my desk with my camera and my notes and a book open, and we have my Monstera plant and some paintings and another corkboard and my backpack and some tapes and some documents. Oh, flies away. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Just got a little excited. The food, because Namesake did yogurt ads. Oh, I didn't know that. There used to be a thing on Twitch where you had branded accounts appear in people's chats, like Mountain Dew. Domino's, please show up. Domino's, please. Domino's, please. Noid collab with me. Please. Please. I still remember somebody coming after B for drawing SJW shipping art of Goku and Vegeta being like, that's porn! You're drawing porn, SMH! Grown woman drawing porn! Like, Lamau, even if it was porn, who do you expect to draw porn if not adults? Dude, literally! What the fuck? People be in VR chat if I have the displeasure of being around teens and they're like, shouldn't you be like doing your taxes? It's like, yeah, I do them so that I can have free time to spend money on these VR accessories and play video games. What is the point of of living a manageable adult life if not to spend them on the fun things and hobbies you like? What is the point? She got the film noir detective chic. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm so flattered. Yes, reminds you of the Monsters Inc. opening credits. I'm so flattered. Thank you. Yes. I think the Monsters Inc. stuff was very like Saul Bass inspired, which is definitely the same era that I'm going for here. With like, I want everything to be a sort of mix of like 60s and 90s, 60s revival that was sort of going on. With the sort of like pseudo UPA, everything, you know, mid-century style. And also a little bit of, I wanted to be sort of like maybe a little Flash game, maybe a little Powerpuff Girls. Anyways, flies away. Basement office, yeah. Cash App, where you at? I don't want. Imagine simping for a corporation. What do you mean by this? Oh, for Domino's. No, I just like the Noid. I just like mascots. In the same way that I like VTubers, I'm not like, oh my god, cover court my Oshi. No, I just like their employees. Silence brokey me at the children. Huh? People not wanting adults to draw porn is crazy style. Everybody that has a job has to file taxes so teenagers could to Lamau, jobless 14-year-olds. I've also been called rich for having slime VR trackers, which are, by and large, the budget choice. And it's like, nope. I just saved up. 2020s revival of the 90s revival of the 60s. That's true though. That happened like 2 years ago or so. I started seeing these Marie Quant like patterns all over the place. I see every now and again I see a little bit of it. And you can still see it in graphic design trends with the like kind of like fake rubber hose looking cartoon characters, but they're all like 60s sort of warm tones. I love trends. I think trends are interesting. They're fascinating. I love cyclical trends. I love trend prediction. I think that's really interesting. Not because it's like I need to be up, like I don't need to be trendy. I like to know, because if something I like is going to be trending, I want to be there. I want to get in on that. I want to get that, because like all of that, it was a bunch of like pink and orange and black and white. Love that stuff. First of all, love that color scheme. And a lot of stripes, a lot of checkers. I'm like, yes, dude. It was happening when I was having sort of an Adachi fixation revival, which is perfect because that's what Persona 4 is. I had a fucking brief conversation with somebody in VR chat about that I liked the 60s aspect of Persona 4. That, you know, they were like, why don't you like the other games? I'm like, well, they like the very specific 60s thing they're going for in that game, you know. And they were like, what do you mean 60s? It's like jazz. And I'm like, I don't even know what you think you're saying at me, but I know more than you. Not gonna lie, Kimmy, if you got yourself a stogie, a stem of a cigar asset, it would be peak. But Mr. Sparks, I quit smoking and vaping so that I could sing better for you guys. Do you want karaoke streams in the future, or do you want me to look sexy smoking a cigar? We gotta pick one or the other, okay? Funny, because the first thing that came to mind was those Aaron Insurance commercials and a lot of stuff I can't remember the names of. So, that's when like flash animation first started being like more commonplace, you know, just more accessible, more commonly used professionally. And a lot of the people animating at that time were people that, like, if they didn't grow up in the 60s, they grew up watching shit from the 60s. You know, John Kay, I hate to bring it up, unfortunately, he knows a thing or two about cartoons. He is, you know, knowledgeable about animation, and sometimes he is right. I hate to admit that, but it's true. And I remember him posting about how he hated the trend of, like, flash animation using the flat art style as a crutch, because it lends itself really well to tween animation, which is sort of like rigging a model, rigging piece. It's not too unlike Live 2D. You've got imagine a paper doll where the pieces are hinged at the joints, and you move it around that way, right? And you have they're called rigs, basically. It's called rigged animation, and it is cheap. Like, literally, it costs less, and it doesn't allow for as much, like, cartooniness. It doesn't allow, you know, nearly as much off-model animation. It can, you know, some consider it stiff and ugly. I think since the era of, like, Teletoon, you know, Flash stuff, of course there's still cheaply made Flash stuff happening nowadays, but I think people have perfected the rig, and, you know, people work more in Toon Boom. I don't think anybody uses, it's called Adobe Animate now. I don't think anybody uses Adobe Animate professionally, as far as I'm aware. But that was definitely calling upon the same flat style. Oh, I ranted too long about cartoons. I have to sorry. Me when I know, the knower, me when I info dump. Claire has arrived, and she is tucking her little head into my arm. Claire! Oh, Claire! Is she cold? Cold nosy? Keep her warm. We'll have an 2050s revival of the 2020s revival of the 1990s revival of the 1960s. I can't even begin to imagine what the 2050s will be like. Probably not too different from now. I think that we're just gonna be in stasis for a while. I don't want to think about it. It's gonna make me upset. I don't want to think about it. I'm not a doomer. I have hope. I'm full of hopium, and it courses through my veins each day. But I struggle to imagine a, like, ideal trajectory. Do you study a lot of art history? I don't know about a lot. Almost all art history that I've learned has been self-taught, as well as drawing. You know, outside of art class in high school, everything I know is it's me. It's all me. So anything I know about, like, art regarding animation, you know, contemporary or otherwise, it's just out of pure autistic fixation. I do know a decent amount. Maybe decent is the right word. I'm like an art history casual, but I do enjoy it. It's just that I haven't properly studied it to the, like, I can't be like, oh, this artist from this time and they painted this and this and this. Like, there's maybe 2 or 3 people I could do that for. That being said, like, if I see it in front of me, I'd be like, oh, I know that, and I know the era, and I know the art style, and I know the technique, right? And I know what medium they're using. But it's not something I can really recount off the top of my head, unfortunately. I would love to. I love visiting museums. I love learning about art, like, not only famous artists, but, underground is not the word I'm looking for. Outsider art. Outsider art is very fascinating to me. I can't wait to be the Bernie Sanders meme of the meme of an ancient old man in the snow, cross arms, while the revival of my high school years is happening. People are already romanticizing my high school years. And it wasn't even that long ago. Right, guys? Someday the alphas are going to be called freeze-dried by Generation Beta the second they turn 18. It don't matter. None of this matters. Persona 3 is the best overall, but the small town, old-timey vibes of P4 are my fave. I mean, I am just not a JRPG person. I'm not really an RPG person in general. Like, there's only a few that I can kind of get through just because they're easy. The tedium is not fun to me, unfortunately. There are some games where I can just do tedious little tasks over and over again, but I don't really get any satisfaction out of progressing the game aside from getting to enjoy the story. Like, that is the only upside for me. And if the characters and the setting and the things I like about the game aren't gonna be in the other SMT, like, universe, I don't really see a point in forcing myself to try. I mean, I'm certain there's, like, some things, like, I could find things I would like about the other games. I just don't really... I'm not as passionate, okay? I bought the $60 plain red tie, plain official red Adachi tie from Atlas, day of release. Guess what? Nobody else fucking bought it, and it's always on sale for like $18 now because nobody wants to buy a stupid plain red tie. But I wasn't sure how, like, limited it was gonna be. It's okay. I don't regret it because it's a nice tie. Not that I would really wear it, but, you know, it's like nice to touch and feel. And it has a little, like, I don't even know what they're called. I guess a tie clip. It's like a labeled tie clip. It's nice. It's cute. Wait, oh shit, I'm sorry, didn't know that about quitting. What was I talking about? Oh, no, about smoking, but psh, that was, I haven't vaped, or smoked for, over a year now, maybe like a year and a half. It wasn't, like, hard, because it wasn't really the oral fixation I was looking for. It was basically just my way of coping with anxiety at the time, but I have since been medicated and have better coping mechanisms that don't involve needing to, like, you know, I've made the effort to be, like, cognitively present, and weed just kind of, like, doesn't allow that. And, you know, I'm sure you can understand why substances are, you know, they're gonna get used that way, and I'm just better off, I'm very, I eat weed, but, it's always within, like, okay, this specific time of day, within these hours, is when I'm allowed to, and I only do so much, and, you know, I pace myself, and I, it's, you know, it's a treat, but you know, it's just so much better to not do it all day, because that's the problem with something like a vape, or something you can just light up anytime, because like a smoking or a vaping high is very different from an edible high, in the sense that it is more or less immediate, as where an edible high, it, like, starts, and you know, you're gonna peak and plateau and all of that, and it takes its time, and it's just much more manageable, because that's not something I would ever want to do in the middle of the day, unless I was, like, I don't know, on vacation alone on the beach or in the woods or something. That ain't what I'm doing. I'm working. I'm a working lady. I want to get stuff done. And if I relax a little in the evening with it, then that's fine. That being said, I think I should take another tea break soon. But you need the raspy voice to deliver a great noir monologue. I'll just stream really low. Oh no! Oh, the thing I said I was gonna only stream 2 hours, but now I don't want to stop. Oh, it's okay. I'm gonna move some furniture around tomorrow and upstairs. But I don't think I have any plans aside from maybe playing VR chat in the evening, so maybe a little impromptu late afternoon stream tomorrow? Maybe I'll draw. I've been wanting to draw cute girls for so fucking long. I need to draw pinups. I need to draw cute girls. Guys, how do I ask VTuber girls if I can draw them fat? How do I ask this? It's so delicate, because it's like, okay, this avatar, it's a portrayal of you, and that's something that people can be very insecure about, and it's like, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings if I just do it without asking, but I want to do it so bad! I mean, I know there's people who their avatars already look like that, but that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make them bigger! Just ask, but it's weird. It's a weird thing to ask. I don't want to be weird. Especially if it's like, what if it's like my first time talking to them? Just do it, just be weird. You know what? I'll start with people I know are okay with it, and then I'll put like a bait post out that's like, if anyone's okay with me drawing them like this, let me know. Like the post, let me know. DM me. Haha, smiles. Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen a VTuber get mad at chubby art. At worst, they just think it's funny. Okay, well, I mean, I guess that's better than being upset, but... Sorry I missed so many messages. Damn, bringing back all the lessons I learned back in animation class. Ah, I'm not old. It's okay to be old. It's okay to be old. Wait, is that the grounded type of animation? Yes, but that's like the very lowest of the low of it. You can definitely make it look good. Yes, I'm making sure she stays warm and cozy. Yay, Claire, yay! Let's get away from cartoons and talk about the Bible. We can do both. Art history is all about the Bible. Also, hello, Numbers. Welcome in. I'm cuddling on top of her little head and she's purring. I'm not a doomer, says the Doomer Girl VTuber model. I had to show you something. I don't think it'll be too kayfabe breaky because it's like a very, you know, it's a stylized picture, so it's not gonna look like literally me, but there's this like femcel Wojak, like Doomer Girl Wojak that I kept getting little videos recommended to me of. Not that I was seeking it out, but it was like uncanny because it looks exactly like me and it freaked me out. Hold on, let me see if I can find. I know I sent them somewhere, so. Shit, I have more on my phone, but I can't pull them up right now. I don't have my phone on me. It's huge. I was like, when I first saw this, I was like, what's happening to me? Am I being watched? I felt very much like a TI. I felt like a targeted individual when I saw this. I was like, that's literally, why is that literally me? I got scared. I sent this to my friends and they were like, did you make that? That's you. And I'm like, no, I didn't make it. I don't know why it looks like me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, the features are very me. It's kind of crazy. Even down to the clothes, dude. Well, I guess my army jackets don't have hoods on them. I want one. Dude, I want James Sunderland jacket. It doesn't need to be literally like the official James Sunderland jacket. I just want the specific one he has. Can some army nerd figure out what type he's wearing specifically? She's not a doomer, she's just pale and has eye bags. Yeah. You can have my James Sunderland jacket. I wouldn't want to take that from you. What the hell? What if you need to go find your wife? The same thing happens to me when I watch a Drive. I have a Drive jacket. It was actually a gift from my mom. She customizes clothes and had this plain white bomber jacket with the with like black cuffs and such, and she like it was like when I first watched Drive and I was like, Mom, I just saw this movie, it was so good. It was late to it. Like I think I watched it maybe in 2014, 2015 maybe, like not like late to the show for sure. But then like I loved it so much and she was like, oh, okay. And then she made it for me for my birthday. It's really nice. It's wrinkled now. I'm not because it's polyester, I really don't know how to get wrinkles out of polyester. You still have not watched a Drive? Agamook. It's time to watch Drive. It's time to Drive. It is awesome. Yeah, the creativity runs in the family. My grandma was a painter and a sewer and a quilter. My mom does all sorts of sewing and needle felting. She does like customization like of a lot of, you know, things that already existed, and then she'll like put patches on it or like paint a design on it. Customize stuff like furniture. She did this really cool like tiki bar. Like there was just a plain bar that she had, but then she decorated it in such a way that like looked like a, speaking of 60s. Honestly, if you want to know where my affinity for this comes from, not only from the cartoons that were airing when I was a kid, it's also because my house growing up was full of mid-century modern stuff. So it is very near and dear to me. Oh, I don't want to leave. What if I can't stream VR chat because I think my friends are going to be inebriated and I'm not sure if that's allowed on Twitch. And I think it would be annoying to watch. And I don't want to bring you guys to public instances because someone could say the N-word. Yup, my mom loves mid-century modern, especially that teal color. Oh my god, yes! Oh, there's so much of that teal and orange. Fuck, dude. So many people do drunk streams, but I understand your apprehension. Oh, I don't know. I guess I don't really watch drinking streams often, but girl, if you gotta go, you gotta go. I don't have to. Friend time doesn't have to be stream time. No, you're right. It's just that I'm enjoying stream time. The hotel is calling. Well, let me check if people are online anyways, because if I got off and they weren't even there, what's the point? Oh, wait, before you leave, got any preferences for fan art? I like cute stuff, I like spooky stuff, I like violent stuff, yeah. I like creepy, I mean, you know, I was saying I'm not a doomer, but like doomerish, like gloomy art, love that sort of thing. Want us to tell us about it later or not? I mean, it's not gonna be that interesting. If something interesting happens, I will tell you guys. Believe you me. If you want to share the art with me, if you have a Twitter, you can use this hashtag, which I forgot to check, and I'm just like, on a whim, I was like, oh yeah, this exists, and then am I okay with gore? Yes! 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 Yes, 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 yes. I like beheading, and I like, limb removal, and I like cuts and stabbing and strangulation, and skewering. And throwing up, and crying. Running makeup is good, blood is good, dirt, there's messy hair, oh, footprints, like boot prints on the skin from getting like stepped on, kicked on. Yes. Sorry to all my normal viewers. I'm sorry. I'm not disinterested in something like disemboweling, like full organs out or anything. I'm not like opposed to it, but it's not my like, I'm not like, oh, I gotta see this, you know. But honestly, just do whatever you want. Well, that's intense. Haha, yes. Sorry. Workwalker, thank you for the follow. And Baxter Crook, hello. Halbrook, hello. Come on, no one here is normal. I think there are plenty of people here with more normal interests. Rather less violent interests. Remind me not to get on your bad side. I said I want it done to me. I'm not trying to well, I do kind of, okay. I do think it's cute to watch girls suffer in general, and I do perhaps maybe like it when guys get hurt sometimes too, but I don't have to be part of that. Look, I ain't yucking anyone's yum. Okay, good. I take my normal pills. I do too every day and night. I take them in the morning. I take the pill that makes me pay attention and the pill that makes me not depressed. And then at night, I take the pill that makes me not anxious and the vitamins that help me sleep so good. Gonna get one of those pose mannequins artists use and paint your model on it. Those, if you're talking about the typical little wooden guys, artist to artist here, it's not a great tool if you're trying to learn to draw from it. That being said, you do whatever you want. Those fuckers suck. They're like fine. Just, it's always better to learn from real life. But they're good for like, they have benefits. It's just like not anything you couldn't really get out of looking at a 3D model online, which there are tons of websites, by the way. If you look up like 3D art model reference, pose reference site, like there's, you know, it's just like full of different body types, and then you can like rotate it and move it around and look at like specific, like a hand or like a specific muscle. And there's also Sketchfab, like tons of models on Sketchfab that you can like, you know, get different angles of. Just making a smaller version of yourself through mitosis and use it for reference. No. I do want to compliment your bridge of the nose freckles. Those are so underrated. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's okay. Some of them are freckles and some of it is acne scarring. But we'll have to embrace our imperfections, right? It sounds ideal. Working on getting some of that. Need diagnosis first though. Best of luck, my friend. Some of it's just dirt. Oh, well, no, I clean my face. It's kind of inevitable. What is it called? Pores have something called sebaceous glands. Like, especially like a porous part of your body, like the face. It's really easy and common for like sebaceous filaments to like, it's not literally dirt, but they turn like darker due to like exposure to like air. And so it can look like, you know, sort of like a really slight blackhead or something, but it's actually it's just your body producing oil, and then the oil staying in your pores, which is not necessarily dirty or unhealthy, but doesn't always look great. Or I mean, not that I ever care or notice on other people at all, but you know, when you are yourself and you're looking in the mirror and you're like right up in your own face, looking at every little bitty detail, it's hard not to be like, man, I wish I was anime character who had no pores. Oh my god, no. Speaking of enjoying imperfections, quote unquote, on you know, appreciating them, I was looking at models. I was looking at booth models on VRChat yesterday, and there's this one base of like, it's a particularly busty booth model base named Miltina, and I don't know if it's on every Miltina because I've never noticed it until now, but it was my first time getting up like close to one. But these specific Miltina models that I was trying on from this one dude had like boob veins. They had, because their jugs are huge, but they had like you would see like the really slight like blue veins, and I was like, yo! I was like freaking out. I was like, that's so cool! It's so awesome! This is the best ever! I know! I was like, this is so badass! This is the best thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh, Mook, they had one using that base of that blonde Nikkei lady, of that, the blonde Nikkei lady you like. When your nose looks like a Junji Ito drawing gone wrong, oh no. Highly underused. I like, yeah. I think that's pretty normal for bigger ones. No, it is normal, but it's not something you really see in like anime girls or like, you know, 3D models of anime girls, right? Finally some proper knockers. Also, things are low-key pretty, honestly. I agree. It's just, you know, it's like the because it's just like the thinner skin is being, you know, it's slightly more transparent. I think it's cute. It's cute. Yeah, no, like it's like, it's not something I would personally like say is an imperfection, right? But like, because I don't care about perfection really. I just know that it's something that doesn't really get depicted ever because it's a pretty specific detail. But I really appreciate it. I was very, very happy to see it. Okay, okay. Oh, wait. Do I lather myself in Dawn dish soap every day? Not good for your skin. Yeah, they can get nasty if you produce a lot of oil. My poor sis gets it badly. There's definitely, like... There's so many factors that go into, like, skincare and the way your skin reacts to, like, everything and genetics and all sorts of shit that, like... I feel like when it comes to something like self-improvement, the quote-unquote looks maxing only goes so far. And people push themselves to extreme degrees where I've always subscribed to the philosophy of do your best to stay healthy and clean and accept the results. You know? That is not to say that, like, that's not to discourage people who, you know, say maybe if they wanted some sort of cosmetic surgery, because people are shallow. People are going to treat you differently if you have, like, I don't know, a cleft palate or, you know, severe scarring. If there is, you know, something like that, it's like I would never, ever look down on somebody for wanting to change the way they look, for, you know, if it reaffirmed their identity in one way or another, not look down on it at all. I just think it is always, always, always worth considering trying to love yourself first and foremost. Hell yeah, Kimmy stream. Hell yeah! It's ending soon. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm pretty comfy looking like a piece of shit. A clean piece of shit, but a piece of shit all the same. I was just talking to somebody about this where it's like, it's hygiene and a good haircut and clothes that fit your proportions go a long way. Go a long, long way. Problem is finding fellow reclusive rats. What are you saying? What are you saying? Personality matters. Looks are temporary. Platinum trophies are forever. That is also something I think about a lot, you know, when it comes to, like, okay, maybe oh, there's a line on my face that wasn't there 5 years ago, right? And it's like, oh no, what's happening to me? But it's normal. It's normal. It's aging. And I'm lucky to be able to get older. And if that's just what happens, I am much sooner going to put forth the effort of loving myself enough not to care about that, as opposed to rushing to get some sort of injection or treatment or what have you. I wish I didn't have dark circles, but I've always had dark circles, and I think I'm just going to have dark circles. Look at me. Look at me and look at... I know, somebody, Mint, earlier was in chat, she enhances her dark circles. I know that, you know, that's gonna depend on, like, facial structure. They can be sort of, you know, if you have, like, maybe hollower eyes, it can look, a certain way that maybe you wouldn't think is as cute. But trust me, people are not thinking about details like that as much as you are, because you see yourself every day. Learning about ways to take care of myself or make me look new and interesting ways of makeup is much more exciting. Exactly! There's, you get, with makeup especially, and you know, I wish that, men were allowed to, or like felt more comfortable expressing themselves in this way. You can enhance the things you like about yourself with things like makeup, with specific hairstyles, hair colors, fashion choices, you know. It's good, it's worth the time to figure out what you do like and how to emphasize that. Well, I'm one of those pudgy faces plus double chin girls, so I want to concentrate on my eyes more anyways. I think that's a wonderful choice. Eyes are the window to the soul. And they're also very fun. Very, very fun. That's honestly I do make an effort to take care of my skin, specifically because I really hate using like makeup for skin, like any sort of cover up or concealer. I hate the way it feels. No matter how light it is or not oily it is, I think it's just a sensory thing. So the same goes for lipstick. I do a little bit of maybe tinted chapstick, tinted lip gloss that dries fairly quickly. But I like to do just my eyes, mostly eyes and eyebrows. Men's fashion is one of those things that I hate about games in particular, but in real life, when I just go buy a t-shirt and I can only find red, blue, and white / gray, it stinks. It does stink. It stinks that there are options out there, but it sucks that you have to look a little harder. That being said, if I don't go to a place that's like Forever 21, rest in peace, the options aren't really great either. And so that retinol or whatever she's putting in all the groundwork so she doesn't get all wrinkly. I think that makes sense because she's a frequent smoker. I think that it makes sense to take extra precaution. I was only smoking for maybe 3 years on and off consistently for only like maybe one of those years. Switched to vaping after that for 1 year and then quit. I didn't notice any specific like aging that came out of that like since. I think I'm only experiencing like a natural amount of aging. But that's just a side effect. And if that's her lifestyle and she wants to smoke frequently, then by all means try to counteract that. No, yeah, like I said, it's just like, so what people do with their bodies is none of my business. I've just always understood that it is worth it to try to like yourself first. And if you really can't, then you can, there's extra precaution. I guess I'm speaking of more intensive, like, changes, like, going under the knife. More so is what I'm speaking of. I know some people get like injections, and that's like maybe a lighter sort of. Oh, she's tired. So I said earlier, like, I am getting better sleep. Like, I'm sleeping through the night. I haven't been waking up in the middle of it, which has been great. But I have been sleeping for maybe like 4 hours the last few nights. Maybe like 8-ish hours in the last 2 days. Maybe a little more because I've had a nap here and there. Guys, hear this. Do not be afraid to cross-shop the women's section. So my favorite footwear is technically women's category. Oh, I think that's a great idea if you can find it in your size. Literally, the only detriment is that they might not go, if you have like big feet, it might be harder. The problem with those kinds of under the knife changes is that your quote unquote normal changes, and people just keep doing them until they look like. This is true. I don't know if there's an official term for it. I've always just known it as like surgery blindness, that you get so used to the way you look that you don't think that it looks strange. I mean, maybe you just want to look strange. I think that maybe some people, their goal is to look a certain amount of I don't want to say inauthentic, just a certain amount of unreal, of uncanny, and hey, if that's your goal, fuck yeah, man. If that reaffirms who you think you are and who you want to be, and there's no natural way of making yourself look that way, fucking sure, dude. Just like, stay safe, get it from a reputable doctor, right? But I do think that a lot of it comes from people. It's a result of people like not realizing until it's too late. I don't know. I think it's becoming more and more commonplace. I feel so bad for how unadventurous men's outfits can be, and women are often praised for wearing quote-unquote men outfits as extra stylish, but men would be looked at differently for wearing women's outfits. Absolutely. I feel, yeah. Well, it's a lot of society sees being a woman and being feminine as inherently demeaning, as showing weakness, as frivolous, and I think that they are afraid to engage in this frivolity and what they may see as vulnerability with trying something new or out of the ordinary. I really, I understand the fear, especially that, depending on where you live, that some people it could be literally dangerous, a danger to them, to their friends, to their family. I wish everybody a very adventurous possibility, if they so wish, to play with the way they look and figure out a style that works for them. And you know what? Plenty of people just don't care. Plenty of people dress, me when I forget words. I'm so sorry, I really am tired. Functionally. They dress for function. Sorry. Could you see the hamster wheel running? See the hamster running in my brain. Also, Warg Walker, Protostash, and Carpe Diem, thank you for the follow. Come in. Words are hard. Not when I get more than 4 hours of sleep. I'm kind of like that. I like my eye bags. It kind of goes well with my straight black hair and how I mostly wear dark colored clothes. Yeah, dude, hell yeah. You know what? I get it. Thank you, Mr. Sparks. Okay. I think that is my cue to call it a night because I'm losing my words and I have a lovely lady waiting for me in the virtual world. So let me find somebody to send you guys off. Again, Tuesday at 8 p.m. EST, 8 p.m. EST on Tuesday. I will be playing, I think we're gonna do Dispatch. I don't know if we're gonna continue it. It might just be the one game. If I end up liking it, maybe we can play it more another day. So long of a wait, you'll be okay. You'll be fine. Yes, on Tuesday, 8 p.m. EST, I think we're gonna do some Dispatch. I think we'll chat a little bit before then. Maybe do like a, I don't know, half an hour chatting, and then get to it. And then I will stream again on Thursday. I think it will be a just chatting stream, but, maybe we'll feel it out, see if maybe we want to, game any more than that. Again, at 8 p.m. EST, you guys can see me here. You'll like Dispatch because you'll slobber over the MC. We'll see about that. 8 p.m. PST? No, EST. EST. 8 p.m. EST. Of course. Sleep tight, don't let bed bugs bite. I'm letting them bite me. I'm letting them turn me into a bug. You think I might like him. You can't say for sure. That's okay. I'll keep an open mind, an open heart. Hell yeah, your day off. Yay! Yippee! Okay. Following. Oh. Thank you for the follow. Mohamed Hagu. Thank you. Also, MC is a boy failure. I feel like that's Kimmy coded. Yeah, we'll see. You know, I had a friend that was like, I think you'd really like BJ Blazkowicz. And I was like, because he's a FPS pro tag. And they're like, yeah, he's kind of a bonehead. And I'm like, okay, I'll try. And then I like played some of this like newer Wolfenstein, and I was like, he's kind of like boring. And they're like, Doom guy literally has no personality, and I'm like, he's less boring than BJ Blazkowicz. And also, I think it was because he had a wife, and his wife was really boring, and it's like, I don't think that he would be interested in me. He's so introspective and moody. Never got bonehead dimwit from me. Yeah, I don't know. IDK. I don't know what they were saying. I don't dislike him. I just wasn't attracted to him is all. I think they just meant like meathead, like big buff guy is what they meant. You want someone with spicy wives so she can fight them like Blade Runner. Oh my god, yeah. I'll be Love, and the girl can be that other girl, and then and then the guy can be Ryan Gosling character. Yay! Okay, where are we going? Ooh, Meredith is playing a game I really want to play. That being said, maybe I don't want to raid into her because I want to stream that for you guys. The thinker. The thinking thinker. Keep mentioning things, boys, so she can stay longer. Now, little distractors. Okay. That's my opinion on Homestuck. It's fine. I read it a lot when I was a little teenager. Seems great. I'm not thinking. Meredith would probably... Would she? I always felt like she was very deliberately, I mean, because I love her body type too, deep by default, not to be a perv. I do like tall, sort of gangly women as well. But I'm not sure. Maybe I'll ask her. I think I'm not afraid of getting a no answer from her. I don't think she would think I'm weird for asking, so. You guys want to watch Ecotone? Are these really two cute girls? Or maybe... Okay, wait. Do you want to watch... Oh, they're just chatting. Do you want to watch two cute girls just chatting? Or do you want to watch one depressed girl playing Voices of the Void? Which you guys will also be watching eventually on this stream, but... Yeah, man. Maybe I'll just flip a coin. Okay. Like sad girls? She just kind of looks depressed. I don't know if she is. Okay. I got heads. We're doing Ecotone. Oh! Sobetsky, thank you for the follow. Is your username a reference? Is it a reference to .flow smiles? Depressed girl, please. You'll get your depressed girl eventually. She's on sometimes when I'm streaming. These girls are lovely, lovely, lovely. I haven't caught them in a while though. They changed their schedule at one point and then they just like weren't on when I was getting it. Dude, giggly women are so, so, so underrated. Yeah! I agree. Okay. Please be respectful. Be polite. Have fun. Have a wonderful weekend. I will see you on. Oh, you're sending me something. Running to click it. Running. Oh, cute! Yay! Thank you for sharing. Yeah, of course. Thanks for coming by. It was great to see you all. I had a really wonderful time. Sorry to cut it short. I would be going longer, but I have a prior engagement to attend. So, here's the. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know. Yeah, I'll make it so other people can do that too. Here's the raid message. If you would like to copy that and paste it, I would super duper appreciate it. And have a wonderful evening. I will see you guys on Tuesday. Okay. Bye. Goodbye.